So I'm just back. A chip shop. I'm gonna sit out here actually rather than go in. But hang on a sec. But I'm boiling. But I was wearing a mask, right? Because I still choose to wear a mask. For 2 reasons. One, to protect myself, help protect myself from COVID. Because it's still out there, it's just not being reported on. My heart. 1 second. Yeah, so I wear the mask to help protect myself, and also as a political statement, if you will. One that's lost on 99% of people, I fear. But anyway, so I thought, I fancy some gin, so I'm just going to get like double gin, just go to the pub, come out, down it, and go home. So I'm in the pub, talking to this guy and his dog, and I've got a mask on, and this other dude starts making comments about my mask and how crazy I am to be wearing one, and COVID was never real. He said, didn't you get the text? I started ignoring him, but he's like, COVID was never real. And so I said something first before that, and I said, well, I'm wearing my mask because of 30 years of research based on my body, right? He's like, oh, research, I did my own research. I thought, yeah, into COVID on YouTube, probably, dick. But and he just meant COVID research. He missed the part where I had said 30 years of research. And I said to him, no, I'm talking 30 years of medical research on some very complex processes. I said down to mast cell processes, cytokines. I said, would you like to talk about cytokines? So, no, I don't talk about it. I said, yeah, because you don't know what they are. But he was saying, you see, he was so dumb. He contradicted himself. He was saying, it's not, COVID wasn't real. And he said, didn't you see the text? When the government was saying, right, let's release the next strain. And I said, well, if they were releasing strain, it was real. What you mean is it was engineered. He's like, oh, well, blah, blah. And then people around here were like telling him to shut up, like roll their eyes a bit, and I ordered my drink. And then so there was a whole conversation, like, am I really going to just drink neat gin from this guy? Really? You're just going to do that, the two guys? I was like, oh, Jesus Christ, it's literally just gin. Like, what the fuck? But the other guy who was with this dick, he was a bit nicer than the dick, and he was like, oh, you seriously going to drink that? He's like, you like? I said, yeah, I don't mind gin. I said, but I can't taste anything at the minute anyway, so it really doesn't matter. And he was like, oh, I prefer vodka. I was like, oh, really? He said, yeah, you should try vodka if you're just going to be down in it. And I said again, well, I can't taste anything. And the twat turned around and goes, oh yeah, that's because of COVID. And like laughed. And then I just looked at him and said, no, actually it's because of seizures. It's because of brain damage caused by seizures. And yeah, absolute dick. This is what I mean. He's an ableist prick. That's an ableist prick because he picked on me. He tried to just because I was masked, because of clinical vulnerability. Well, it's more political vulnerability according to the clinical rules, so let us die. But let's be honest, that's probably eased off a bit, but there's still a clinical vulnerability in that my body can't fucking heal itself. My veins don't heal themselves properly from IV needles, alright? And why have you got to justify wanting to protect yourself anyway in this fucking society? Why? Because they're ableist pricks. As a society, as a collective. Oh, I just ran into one at the pub. There's no point going out. There's no point going out. You'll just meet more pricks. Like that. From a disabled perspective. You know what I'm saying? Fucking idiot. I said, yeah, you carry on taking the mick out of my brain damage that's caused by seizures and keep on showing up your ignorance and immaturity, is what I said to him. And then I went back in, take my glass back in, and he decided to come up again and say something else. Mate, on my worst fucking days, I am still more intelligent than you. I guarantee it, on my worst fucking days, I am still cleverer than you. So I just ignored him. I wasn't in the mood tonight. Let him show himself up. Prick.